Have you ever had one of those days where everything feels too heavy? Sometimes my mind would just let me be. Like everything seems so heavy. I'll start overthinking what I should have done, what I said, what I should be doing, all of those things. And of a truth, it can be really overwhelming, it can be really tiring. So today I just want to be sharing what I do when life feels too heavy, when life feels somehow, when life feels tiring, when it seems as though you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing and all those stuff. Although I won't say I am perfect, but I've hacked it. I've hacked it, so I know exactly what to do anytime I start feeling some sort of way, start feeling down, start feeling like I'm supposed to have done this, I haven't done it, and all those stuff. So stay with me and let's get right into the video. Honestly, the first thing I do is I let myself feel what I'm feeling. If I'm feeling sad, if I'm not happy, if I'm feeling down, I let myself feel it. I don't try to do positivity. I'm not okay. My mind is telling me something different, and I'm trying to, should I say, outsmart my mind by saying I'm okay. I'm not. No, I'm not okay. I feel it. If I need to cry, I cry. If I need to talk to someone, I talk to someone. If I need to shout, I shout it out. I shout it out without having to feel okay. I got this. No, I feel it. I allow myself feel it. Then after feeling it, then I move on to the next stage. What I've learned is agreeing with yourself, agreeing with yourself that there's actually something wrong with you. That's where your peace actually starts from, right? That's where you begin to feel inner peace. The fact that you already acknowledge that there's something you're feeling that you don't like, that's the first step to actually feeling and having that peace. I've learned that peace starts when you start being honest with yourself. When you start being honest with yourself, that is when peace actually starts, right? You feel it, you're not happy about something, you feel you should have gone far in life, but you're stuck in a particular place and it seems as though you're not moving, others are moving, or you should have done something that you didn't do, or you should have said something that you didn't say. The first thing is to allow it in, right? Feel it. Then that is where the peace starts from. The thing I do to give my mind a reset is that I take a walk. Sometimes I go without my phone. I just walk, just me and my thoughts, right? I also write things down, not because when you write it down, it's automatically just, bring you peace. When you write things down, it's a way of relieving your mind. It's a way of relieving your heart. It's a way of, transferring what you're feeling on a book. And somehow, some way, it makes a difference, right? It gives you peace. When you write down those things that are bothering you, just a pen and your journal, just journal it, write it down. It brings peace. Try this, it brings peace. Yeah. One other thing that I also do is I try to focus my mind and energy on things that make me happy, my family, my friends, my loved ones, things that, make me pick up myself again, things that make me, come to the realization that yes, there's happiness here, so why should I be sad? Do you understand? So I try to think about those things and those people that makes me happy, and yeah, other things that take my mind off stuff, or other things that make me find peace and make me find happiness is putting on earphones, listening to music, dancing. Dancing, when you dance you dance well, you listen to good music, you dance, those things kind of gives you peace. you know think of the things you're grateful for. Don't just be stuck on the things you have not gotten, or the things you've not accomplished, or the things you've not attained, right? Be grateful for the things you were looking for before and you've had it, right? When you stand and you look back at the things you were looking for previously, and then you see that you're actually living in those answered prayers, and you're like, you're grateful for it, you're already happy about all those things, right? Those kind of things, they also brings real peace. They relieve your mind from that heaviness, from that, thoughts, that anger, that frustration, right? When you're grateful for the things that you have, it relieves your mind. it relieves your mind, it gives you peace, it gives you happiness, it gives you joy, right? So these are the kind of things that I have done over the years, and it has been helping me. It has been helping me. If you do this, it will help you see the proof. You will come back to this video and you tell me thank you. Honestly, it works for me. Be thankful for the things you have. Surround yourself with people that love you. Do things, do things that will take your mind off frustration and anger and bad thoughts, right? Like I said, for me, I dance a lot, I sing. I Even if I'm singing off pitch or off tune, I will sing. I'll put on my earphones, listen to, songs, listen to inspirational songs. Things that people, tend to do that makes them that makes life feel too heavy for them. It's the fact that they always compare. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Be grateful for the things you have. It may not be big. It may not be big, but for the fact that you've passed through a certain circumstance, right? And you came out alive, you came out well, you came out happy, right? It's enough for you to be grateful, enough for you to take your mind off the things that has not happened, or the things you were thinking will happen and didn't happen, right? It's enough. Be grateful for what you've had in the past. Be grateful for the position that you are at that moment, right? When you start seeing things differently, I promise you will start having peace, you start having joy, you start having fulfillment. So yeah, that's how I take my mind off things that weighs me down, or that makes life feel too uncertain, or makes life feel too heavy. I just do these things, and it has been working for me. It has helped me. It has helped me to focus more on things that matter, and instead of dwelling on what didn't happen, or dwelling on frustration, or dwelling on things that I thought would have happened and it didn't happen, and then I capitalize on it, and then it begins to weigh me down. From there, it begins to bring in depression. Just do these things that I've said. They worked for me, I'm telling you. And if you do these things, they work for you as well. So yeah, that's just the little things that I do that help me feel better, that makes life easy, that makes life sweet, that makes life good, that makes life worth the living. So if this video has helped you in any way, please do well to like, please do well to subscribe, do well to comment, and I'm going to be bringing you tips like this that helps with general wellness, that helps the mindset, that helps our hearts, different things. I'm going to be bringing you tips like this every week. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.